Brenda used to walk these streets with pride. Her husband Chris, a patriot by her side. But the weight of the world came crashing down when the government tried to take the ground. They stole Chris away, said he was a threat, left Brenda alone with words of regret. CPS came knocking, took her children too, but Brenda stood tall like the sky so blue. Bring back Brenda, let her light shine bright. She's been trampled on, but she's ready to fight. Don't tread on her, she's got a heart so true. Through the darkest nights, she'll pull through. Every day she fights for what's been lost, pays the price, bears the cost. Whispers of hope through a podcast wave, telling her story, she'll be brave. In the heartland, they know her name, her struggle, her passion, her undying flame. She dreams of a day she'll hold them tight, Chris and the kids in the morning light. Bring back Brenda, let her light shine bright. She's been trampled on, but she's ready to fight. Don't tread on her, she's got a heart so true. Through the darkest nights, she'll pull through. Every day she fights for what's been lost, pays the price, bears the cost. Whispers of hope through a podcast wave, telling her story, she'll be brave. Oh, in the heartland, they know her name, her struggle, her passion, her undying flame. She dreams of a day she'll hold them tight, Chris and the kids in the morning light.
Right, here we are, ready to rock and roll. This is going to be our Ozzy Osbourne tribute, as well as, I don't know, I know it says birthday on there, but this is not the birthday. This is more like a message to the president, because I'd like to say that there are some things going on in 2016 as well, with me and my husband, when I had to deal with Obama and the Department of Justice as well. So I just wanted to say, hey, I'm giving a shout out. Let's not forget about little old me, the one that had her husband run for sheriff, or whatever, and then also, ran for legislator twice. I mean, if that isn't being targeted, I don't know what is. That's why I say, politics is a dirty game, and I don't want anything to do with any of that dirt. But all I know is I want my kids back, my family back. I want to be able to, hopefully educate other people about what to expect if CPS comes into your life, if your rights are being violated, because you have the fundamental right to parent your children. Okay, that's your right. Okay, and the Chris Brayton is with us today. Chris, any news? Is the same old same old. Sometimes it gets depressing because it's the same old same old. Hey John, how's it going? Yeah, well, been keeping busy, guys. We gotta go on with our lives to keep things functioning, as well as try to get our paperwork and everything in order on what's going on with the kids, because I think it's important to try to organize, keep track. And lo and behold, people, if I could take my own advice, I'd be um, a lot better, prepared for what's going to happen when the shit's going to hit the fan and Trump's going to say, "What's up? What's up? What's happening to the missing children? Oh, really? Well, here they are. Thanks. I want my family back." And I'm hoping what do we got? We got Cash Patel. We've got um, Dan Bongino. We got all these different people. I don't know. The best way, I guess, what they're telling me, many people are telling me, you got to get into these chats when they are doing these live things. Get in those chats and say, whatever is on your mind, whatever is your mind at that time, because everything that's happened currently in current events and everything like that, breaking news and stuff like that, that has to do with us as well, guys, because especially when Trump's talking about um, making these changes. I know I heard the Homeland Security lady also talking about human trafficking and stuff like this. But I mean, where's our avenue for entry is where I want to know. I mean, do we have to? I mean, we have a lot of us have it all written out. It should be good enough. I mean, I don't know why people want to put too much thought in this, because it really, to me, it's just the basics. Okay, the basics. Have it together, have it ready, and I think, like I said, it's going to take a unity of parents to move forward and just have justice for what's been unjust. I mean, eh, it's hard to believe, guys, that we live in America and this has had happened to us. And that's why I was talking to Danielle earlier, and we're thinking the same thing now. I don't know what's the word, but there was an event down in Georgia. Where's Fact Over Lies? I got to get her to share this. Oh, I'm going to share it. Let me see. Okay. Oh, let's throw Classic Mom in a little shout out there too. Anybody? John, have you gone down the 15-minute city rabbit hole? No. No, I haven't. My mom, a lawyer, let me see, I'm sorry. My mom, lawyer, tell her I wanted to do Zoom call or phone call. Well, yeah, you should be able to do Zoom calls and such. I'm trying to find what's her name here? Oh, excuse me, guys. Let's see. I'll do this one, and good Lord, I don't even know if that's the right one. There's some of these people I know have millions of numbers. Now, how are you gonna keep up with it? But I want. Oh, hey, hello. And you're the one I didn't send an invite to. So Florida Mom's on top of it. She's on top of her game. And Debbie, I think you are too, because I didn't even think I got to your name. Sometimes it's been a while. It seems like when I go, it's been what? Last time. Oh, and then there it is. I'm getting a call in. I'm not going to be able to do it on live. So I didn't want Chris to get in any type of trouble. So Danielle, if she's in the background, if not, I'm going to just mute and see if somebody might want to play some music in the meantime. Oh, you guys can chat back and forth. I appreciate it. Uh, I'm still, guys, I'm still trying to accept the damn call. Sometimes it, oh, there, I think it's working now. All right, thank y'all.
Brenda. Hey, Brenda. I'm here. Can you hear me? Okay. Everybody, just give me 1 second. I will pop up on the screen. Just let me, I gotta, she caught me in the middle of doing something. So just give me 1 second and I will get on the screen with y'all. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing good. It's me. Hold on. Just someone is 1 second, yeah. 1 second. All right. All right, now I'm trying to find. I just got out of the. Okay, here we go. All right. So everybody, what's everybody been up to? Y'all gonna catch me like I just got my hair's up in a mess. All right, hey everybody. Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Can y'all hear me? Hey, Florida Mom, how are you? How's everybody doing? What's going on with everybody out there in the real world? You know, I'm sitting here. Hey, so how's everybody doing? So there was a event tonight up in Buford, Georgia. Hey, John. Hey, everybody. How are y'all doing? You know, happy. What's today? Wednesday. You know, today there was a Foster Jam. It was all in Foster Jam, right? It was a Foster Jam for kids aging out of foster care, and it was Hamilton Mill Church up in Buford, Georgia. It was from 6:30 to 9:30, and I know Rescue the Foster went. Sylvia Beachy, another friend, and I was gonna go, but you know, hey Louise, how are you doing? Hey Florida Mom, hi Brianna. How are you? Hey, John. So what's up, everybody? Yeah, it is hot. It's very hot. It's tell me about it. Like, look, I love taking my cold showers. Like, y'all, cold showers are the best. You can't beat a cold shower. Like, all day, every day. Because it's heat. And y'all, I can't emphasize enough to everyone. Stay hydrated. Eat right. Don't overdo it with any, like, don't over stress yourself. Because this heat is no joke. It's not even playing. Like, this is like, the weather is just absolutely, it's something else. The Joy FM 93.3 FM. Yes, they were there. Yes, they were. And have you gone down the 15-minute city rabbit hole? No. What's that, John? That's something new. What happened then with that? What's the 15-minute city rabbit hole? I need to look that up. You know what I've been doing? This is what I've been doing. I'm going to show you what I've been doing. Stuff like this. My mother, okay, I've been doing an ancestry. Like my mom, I did not know that my mother had my family tree all the way back, like even before the 1800s. I did find out that on my nanny, there is, Louis says, Priscilla showed up. She was shocked at what she now knows, but she had to know it. That's awesome. So she knows now. Priscilla showed up. And she was shocked at what she knows now knows, but she had to know it. What does that mean? They sponsored it in Buford, right? Stay cool with my friends. Yes, it is. It's hot. What happened with Priscilla, Luis, if I may ask? Any Chicago parents out there? There are some people up in Chicago. I do have, that's where I gotta go. I gotta go to Indiana. I gotta go to Illinois next month. Oof. So back to what I was saying about the so what happened with okay. Y'all, I gotta get used to this thing again. Check my messages on Messenger. or on my email or text. So is Priscilla okay, y'all? I totally I'm y'all, I am like such an whew, here we go. Y'all got me good. Y'all got me. Let me go check some messages. I love this family history thing though. I've learned like there was some stuff I didn't even know. She thought that adoption was the same as
For me, you stopping for me?
Luis, she thought adoption was oh my god. Was the same as guardianship? What happened? Did she didn't do it, did she? Oh my god. Priscilla thought adoption was the same as guardianship. Okay, let me go.
Oh no!
Hold
Oh
on,
really?
let me go read my text.
Gee,
John,
are you able to keep up with all these?
yeah,
Dang,
yeah.
Okay.
Well, what did John just say? Because I saw that big that thing that is up in the thing right there.
He says that was to do with who and WEF. What is that? I'm sorry, I don't know what that
The
is.
15-minute rabbit hole was. Hey, FPE fan, welcome in. Thank you for joining us.
The
I
who
see you.
head of the world, domination and humanity ending.
Oh.
Florida Mom says text. Hi Danielle. Lewis. Oh, Louise or Lewis.
We were just talking about. He was telling us about. Hey, FPE fan, our welcome back.
I just was telling Danielle how much
Grandma told her this. So Grandma told Priscilla that. So she's able to do the guardianship still, right? She didn't do adoption, right? Yeah, everybody, adoption is not the same as guardianship. It's a big, big difference. When you do adoption, you're totally just, your kid is, you probably don't have your rights. You probably don't have a chance at getting the child back. Like as in guardianship, you would.
That's what I say, Danielle, because I had experience with my middle son where he was approved and certified to adopt his siblings. Okay, that was a difference because he was.
That's what they try. They want to push towards that because it's a more, especially like with family, but guardianship is where it pretty much is where the parent can come and petition the court for custody back. If that, she was it. She
says, welcome back, Brenda. Welcome back.
Right. Look, I've almost lost. Florida Mom, I did not get a text. Did you text? Let me text her from my number.
Who was it that sent? That was Florida Mom that sent you that.
Oh, okay. So Louise. Okay, so she did say. Okay, so she was told that she was adopted, but there's no proof of it.
Oh,
a girl that got TPR'd, Renee, but after so many years, yeah. You can't. Okay, so you can get TPR'd. But there is a chance that you can get your rights back and get your kids back. Yes, that is I've seen that happen. I haven't seen it recently, but I do know in the past because I have a friend that did that back in 2012. She got TPR'd in 2011, and she got her shit together and she did her time, and then she got out and petitioned the courts for her rights to be reinstated and for custody back of her kids, and she did get them.
Danielle, what is this? Renee Proxman says, I know a girl, she got the TPR after so many years, she got her 2 daughters back. Wow. So there's
but do you see? Yeah, so there was no other family members, and smile at I am. Yay. So he will be. Yay. Yay, y'all, my baby turned 2-0 yesterday, the big 20, and he thinks he is hot stuff, let me tell you. That boy's getting too big for his britches every year that passes.
I mean, he is cool. He's like...
He says, Danielle, that's so cool. I'm like, what's so cool, buddy? Like, what? I mean, am I still funny looking? Like, what's up, bub? No, he said, I'm not in this for my health, Danielle. He said, there's a reason why I'm going through this, why I went through what I did, talking about the whole foster care experience he had. He said, because he's talking like full, like he's getting back to his being himself. And he said, I'm not in the, he said, I wasn't put here for my health. He said, I'm not going through it for my health. He said, there's a reason why. He said, and we're going to be part, he said, we're going to be part of something that's going to be game changing, Danielle. I said, well, please fill me in and tell me what I need to do. He said, we just, and he,
let me keep up. They called her because the foster parents were done with them, and they said they were problems. Yet 12-year-old has burn marks all over his arms, and then no other family members or the dad.
Yeah, that's not
okay. I see.
Luis, you know, I have a family member that was she was supposed to be my cousin, but as we were growing up, come to find out, my grandparents, my nanny that had raised my son, my papa and nanny had adopted that my aunt's daughter, which she would have been my cousin, but now she's my aunt. And there's no paperwork, nothing. So that tells you that that was like what, the 80s, 90s. So that tells you right there that they are like, they just went with what you said, you know what I mean? Like word of mouth. Like it wasn't about paperwork or nothing. And look how much time's changed. Like it wasn't nothing to be on paper or nothing. You know what I'm saying? No adoption. You didn't have to worry about losing your kids. Like now, I mean, family would get them and raise them, you know?
Well, John's saying that live, the President Trump gives remarks on winning the AI race. Oh yeah, I was actually taping some of that AI,
the artificial intelligence
when I was driving.
Is that what you're talking about?
Right Side Broadcasting Network properly implemented AI. Today, Trump got them.
Boy.
Okay, so unfortunately, Priscilla is using her grandmother's last name. Not good. You have taxes, federal government. It's not going to be good, Louis DeSalt is saying. Florida mom saying we will find out if Michael William Renan Butler will off probation and have a game changer. Well, I hope so.
It's going to be. Look, let me tell you, my son's a trooper, y'all. He's a survivor. He did a lot better than I did. That boy will not take no shit. I'm going to tell you that right now. Like, he stood up for himself out there. Now, he did go through a lot of things. He did. He's starting to open up about those. And as time goes on, I will share that with everyone as he opens up. And it's not good. But, you know, I don't want to put nothing out there right now. Some know. But he's not playing with these people, and he's standing with us, each parent, each child. He's not going to stop until every child comes home, every kid, every teenager, every family that has their kids back. And my son, and you know, he's a trooper, man, and he's a beast. Like he's a force to be reckoned with. I know that because I wouldn't mess with him, and that's my boy. I wouldn't mess with him. Like, look, I see my nanny, I see my papa, I see my mother, and that boy, and that's three people you don't mess with. You don't mess with the babies. You don't mess with the babies.
That's in history that they show that, you know, when children want to talk or write to the president, you know, they're going to get a letter back.
Let me show y'all how it was back.
My daughter did that when Clinton was in office, and sure enough, Clinton wrote this young lady back. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Y'all want to see what family's all about? This is how it used to be. Like, I don't get what has happened over time, but like when I tell you, my mom went all the way back in in history. Like, look at all this on my phone is sensitive, y'all, but look at all this on the family history, the family tree. That is folders on ancestry.com with my mother's and both sides of my mom and dad's family all the way back. Let me show y'all like this right here is my you'll never believe it. Y'all wait till y'all see this. Hold on.
long cord, guys.
My family did come from Germany. I did in 1872, or was it 70 or 92? It was right before the orphan train movement. I do know that, the incubator babies. I do know that. But they
Okay.
did come over from Germany.
You guys
They
are gonna
did.
have to quit it with these incubator babies.
Look,
No,
I'm
listen
going
here.
to Cleveland, Georgia, where the Babyland General is. Cabbage Patch Kids. Yeah.
Hey y'all, I just heard some news. Like I grew up and born in Lorain, Ohio, that there was an ambush with 3 police officers involved.
Yeah.
I don't know if they got shot or something. Then what else? Trump is talking about AIs. Also Trump is talking about Obama. I mean, there's so much. This seems like there's a lot of stuff going on in the news. What do you guys think?
Yeah. There is.
What is MK Ultra Worldwide? James Martinez
Look
podcast
at that.
770. Sean Atwood, which is the first exposes the goal.
That's
15
only some of the family.
Oh yeah, the 15-minute city. Oh, cool.
That's a big family. That's only some of them. Like, that's just,
So
that's a
yeah.
big, that's way back when. Like, these pictures,
tell you, yeah, because my grandpa, he passed away before I was born, but they owned a bakery, and back in them days, like the bakery had the soda and ice cream too,
mhm.
and then
This is my dad's mom right there. That was my dad's mom. That's my granny.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
she looks like my mom. That's crazy.
Look, she looks. Wait till you see the other picture that looks like your daughter.
Hair, at least they're doing this same hairstyle.
Tell me if that don't look like me.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
That's my dad's mother. She was. I've never seen this picture before, and when I seen it, I said, "Oh, that's
I look
Georgia."
like my mom's mom. Yep.
Beautiful. Like what happened to us? Like
Right.
they were like, they knew how to do hair and everything back then. Like, look,
Right. This is when they used to tease.
this is my mom's side. That's my mother's side of the family. Now, this is where you'll see that, yes, there are mixed races in my family. There is colored people in my family. I did find that out while I was looking at this. I do have colored people. I do have my who is it? But yes, they were a couple, and yes. But my family never told me that. I just found that out yesterday. So yeah. And
Well,
I mean, that's
is that I think it gets into the fact that we were looking into why are these American children being put in with different cultures?
Yeah. Well, if you these
And somebody was saying it's against the law, but I don't know. Can we verify that? I don't.
It's against the law to put them with.
It's ethics, really, because they're supposed to be going with their family, right? Am I right? I mean, why wouldn't they go with family?
They are supposed to go with the family. You would think that they would be going with the family, but that's not been happening. It's not happening.
Right.
I'll have to look into that question you asked for sure. But look at this. You'll never believe this. This is where it comes in at right here. Boom. Look at this. This is my family right here. This is where it happened. See it? Look. That's where the see that? And let me show you. It froze. Let me show you the woman. Hold on.
They look kind of Indian to me, like
yeah. Well, it's mixed with Indian. That right there. There she is. See her? That's Coraline. Coraline is her name. Coraline.
Corleone. Is she from the Corleone family?
But you see that's my family member from. I think it's my. But look at my high cheekbones. I mean, just to know that your ancestry is, it's amazing, y'all. That was Sarah Elizabeth Purdy. Purdy. P-U-R-D.
She's very pretty. I just saw another train thing and took a picture of it too. It's still in Canada with a different application. Now the train is doing immigrants train. Oh man, immigrant train.
Oh, they're doing the
They're
immigrant train.
doing instead of like through the boats in the water or whatever they're usually doing now or the buses, they're doing it by train, right?
Oh, to get them where
Like the
they need to
old
go
fashioned way. They're
faster, huh? That's
getting
not
back
good.
to the old days with the trains now.
There's some of the family. Big
Yes,
family. Big.
Florida mom says it is against the law under cultural and religious beliefs.
That
So
is. It
cultural,
all
right?
depends on the, yeah.
The different, like I say, this family,
And they do falsify records, definitely.
it's a scary situation, guys. It sure is scary, scary, hairy. What else is going on? Lewis is right about the birth certificate being falsified. Let me see. Her original birth certificate has last name Dassault, and the false birth certificate has Partridge. Well, what do you know?
Rose again. This is a set of twins that was in my oh my goodness. This is a set of twins that was in the family. Carolyn and Caroline. No, Carolyn and Carol. Wait, Caroline and Caroline or something like that. That's their names. They're sisters. We got a bunch of twins in my family. Like,
Oh,
I got a
really?
lot.
Danielle? Okay, hold up because we didn't talk about this. Did we too much?
I got to show you that picture that looks. I
both
just seen that
sides,
looks just like your daughter. Look, this one right here. Wait till you see this.
My
This
mom.
looks just like your oldest, your daughter Julia. Does that not?
Oh my gosh. I don't know about that. Look at those ears. Oh my God.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's my look. Welcome to my family, homie. But that
I
she's
know,
not.
me too. Hello. Why do you think I'm hiding them? Jeez.
But that
no,
looks like your. That looks like her in a way. Your daughter. Swear to God.
Oh my goodness.
And then that's yeah, that's
Now I forgot completely what I was gonna say, y'all.
yeah.
um,
That last name is Commean. I think it's in my family for sure. It's Eugene Commean, Walter and Marie. Yeah, I got a big family, y'all. My son was name was changed while I was. Yeah, they it's crazy what they do, y'all. Like they try to erase these kids' history and their family and everything. Darren's aunt, Luis is right about, yeah. Did they change that on the thing there, Luis?
he's talking about slavery.
Florida mom, I don't think I got your message on the text.
Oh, that's because Danielle, you have a different number now. She's got a different number, right? Is that the problem?
Yeah, I was gonna message her. You know what my granny's name is? It's Georgia Power. Bless her. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
We have a power company down here in Georgia called Georgia Power. Like, it took me 40 years to figure that out. Duh.
Well, my dad used to
My
work
granny's name was Georgia Power.
Ohio Edison.
I got Edison in my family. Edison.
Well, I don't know what he was a lineman for the county.
I had my Uncle George was a bus driver.
Oh, that's what that. Now you remind me what you were gonna say. Okay, I was gonna say, in my mom's side of the family, she's got twin brothers. On my dad's side of the family, he's got twin brothers.
It's the same way on my side. My family, both sides got twin.
So me and Danielle have a lot of coincidence.
Let's see. There's actually it skips a generation. Like it skipped my generation, but my oldest, like my son, there's a set of twins in that one, and then my Skylar, she just had a set of twins, and then my other cousin, she lost her baby, Nolan. Y'all keep my cousin in y'all's prayers. She just had a stillbirth.
Oh, yeah, I happened to see that.
Yeah, I didn't know. That's the granddaughter of my aunt that where my son's at, and yeah, I didn't know that the baby passed away on my son's birthday. Well, and it was 3 pounds. He was 3 pounds. Bless his heart. It was. I think it was a stillbirth.
Boy, it's sad. You know, we got over here. Sometimes I take a walk over that way, but they have these old cemeteries, and a lot of them are little baby stones. You know.
Yes. You know, I did like if you look at the family history, there it talks about a hospital in here, the Chimborazo in Richmond hospital, and it but there is a lot of like they passed because of like the bronchitis and pneumonia and stuff like that, and that's what a lot of my family, and then besides the carcinoma, the pancreas or liver or whatever, that's probably drinking, because they I didn't know that, but it all depends on which side. My papa's side, they all were in the war, World War II, and that they had a draft back in 1940. Some of them didn't even have social security number back then. Look, look, y'all. That's where my attention is. I'm learning a lot, and when I get to heaven, I got a bone to pick with my nanny and my papa and my mama. I know that because they didn't tell me everything. But my mother went back in history, like she went way 1892. She even went further back than that. My mother did a lot of time and things and I just put my mom's obituary thing on Find a Grave because she wasn't even on there. But I don't even know. Yeah.
Oh, what is this? My son said his name was changed. Well, I have his original certificate. That's for Florida mom. Department of Justice and probation. My son in juvie since 11 years old. Wow, my God! And see,
Wow.
and what could have this young man done that would be so horrible that
Right.
that they would have to do this to him? Nothing. He did absolutely nothing. He was torn away from his family, is what happened.
This is when the family come over from Germany in 1893. They wrote a letter about the safety deposit box. That was the original. It was from in 84 that they received that letter. They were sent, but it was wrote in 1893. They were talking like, yeah, spindle makers, and I don't think I ever hurt his feelings. My family talking smack to each other. Sheesh. Oh boy.
Oh man.
What happened to manners? They had manners back then. Nobody has them nowadays.
Well, I don't know. You didn't live in Louisiana because these younger kids, like teenagers and stuff, they're very polite around here. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I mean, they're so polite over here. I can't get over it. Bakery. I just want to see if I can find a. Oh yay!
This is pretty cool. Like that they wrote letters. You know, because I'm finding stuff that my mother, I guess, left. She didn't get to, and
Oh, there's Cody. Hey, Cody.
hey, Cody.
Everything was changed to cover the truth until Susie got a hold of it.
Y'all, I'm even finding out things like that I didn't even know. A lot.
Man, I can tell you, and you guys, it's like I'm reliving a nightmare after I have my husband taken. While I'm sitting here without my kids already,
Like they're trying to
years later,
erase our history. That's what they're trying to do.
It's like, bye. I will not back down. It reminds me of that Tom Petty song, because I keep this world from dragging me down because I won't back down. Well, this is something about the extradition for Christopher. See, it says enclosed is a government warrant for Christopher Paul Cameron to the custody Sheriff Darby Butler, Dixie County Sheriff's Department. Boy, what the hell? This is I printed out some of the stuff that's in Chris's case file, but it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous to let this go as far as that they have let this go on, right? Don't you think so?
Oh, oops. Sorry.
I mean, to me, somebody's got some guilty consciences over there. They're going to take that same Third Circuit, that criminal. criminals there.
See that? That's Dunk Crocker. Oops, that's Dunk Crocker over in. He was mining in Alabama. That's what he was how he was mining. You can see that picture. Dunk Crocker. That's my family. Like that's pretty cool. That's definitely hard work right there. Like that's wooded together. Like that they worked hard back then. I don't know what's going. Like we're depending on technology. It's not gonna last. They got the infantry, the war thing. Mansell Brown. It talks about a hospital, the Chimborazo Hospital. Why?
I think I gotta type in Georgia. I wonder why I can't find my. I wasn't even trying one time, and I found.
Yeah. If y'all want to ever look up your history or anything, look up on Ancestry. Like you will find out so much. Or even what is that other one? Family people search or family search. You would be surprised. I mean, I've even learned like I got a big family on both sides.
So and the thing is, we all have these big families, but none of them were able to take our children into their care. Well, I mean, your situation is a little bit different, Danielle, but I could say,
well, I can safely say, like,
family.
all the history with my family on both sides, they had each other's back. They did, and it somehow here recently in the last 10 or 5 years, it's changed with my family. You get what I'm saying, Brenda? Like, they would take the kid. The kids would be safe no matter what, because with both sides of my family, you don't bother the babies. The babies are fine. You leave the babies alone. And these pictures and the family history prove that. And that with my family, it's changed in the last when my mother died. My mother was the last, probably. Well, I got my good aunt, but yeah, that's how much times have changed, y'all. Because just looking back on this history here, you can see how together these families are. And this is my family, like big family. Holy Toledo, I've never seen so many kids, and I thought the family reunions were big, Brenda. Jeez, like, but like in your situation, you would never think that they would just take them and that they can just freely just do what they want to with them, or like in your what was it the what were you talking about a minute ago? The colored, like letting another race adopt the kid.
Well, or they were being fostered. I don't know. They were telling me. I don't know. You don't know what to believe because they're telling me, oh, those people.
Did they ever tell us the truth?
They couldn't tell. They couldn't tell. But they told me that they were adopted together. But I have a hard time believing that.
I do. Honestly, I do too. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
especially with all these institutions that are institutionalizing these autistic kids.
Centerstone. I still have. If y'all get a chance, look up Centerstone in Florida. I want to know if y'all find out anything. It's Centerstone, and it's kind of like Devereaux, and it's a mix. They're in different states. What is it? Florida, Illinois, Tennessee, Illinois. Brenda, that's where it is based,
might
right?
Have been Alabama, maybe.
Oh yeah, Alabama, but it's kind of like Deborah, right? Yeah, it's just yeah. And these are not something like even in Georgia. I just found out that they have a new residential treatment facility over here in Cedartown, Georgia. I think it's Cedartown, and it was opened after a what was it? One of those like the nanny moms back at like in like Georgia Tan type thing, and they opened this, and that was about the same time that my son was out at Devereaux in Texas, and I really did. That's how I discovered that one that they were opening. I really thought they were going to put my son there, and that's the only way that he was going to come back to Georgia. But no, foster care, guardianship, adoption. You would think that DFACS and CPS is about family preservation and reunification, and child safety, but they're not. Like, they're violating families' rights every day. They're committing fraud upon the court every day, all day long, because everything that comes out of their mouth is fraud and fake and BS.
I don't know if you guys want to see this, but there was something, Alabama child sex trafficking ring investigation, new arrest made. Let's see if we can.
Oh
How you
boy.
watch this?
Ay caramba. Look up green. Ay,
I thank all y'all for coming today and help us get some of this
I know. Can
information
you
out.
hear it,
Maybe it'll
guys?
lead to more victims coming forward. Unfortunately, I would I'd first like to thank my team, my chief investigator Chris Poole, investigator Justin Hobbs. They worked tirelessly on this case. I know we haven't been giving out a lot of information in reference to what's
Oh.
been going on.
Huh. I didn't know they're gonna go on. Let me
A
see.
lot of new things come to light.
That
I like that they
that's
do these because they go
Worked
on and on
tirelessly
and
this
on.
case.
oh
I know
wow.
we haven't been giving.
Let me see.
Let me guess. You're thinking
Oh, and
about
then
going
there's
to
a
therapy.
commercial.
And as a therapist,
I thought it was going to be a little something different. I don't know what I was expecting, but I don't like to watch those because it's just like
No, I
it's a little too late, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And-
what's going on? And look up the Green Hill in Washington, Seattle. The people were having sex with juveniles in the center and got caught. I sent the article to Brenda. Oh, Vector Reliance sending me stuff. Okay, foster care, guardianship, adoption. Cody.
How's
Wait a
everything
minute.
going with you, Cody? You and Florida mom? Everything good?
Okay, so it's the Kings 5 Seattle News maximum security for young violent juveniles.
Okay.
Former employee delivers dope wrapped up in a taco. Oh, you like a dope taco? Come on, guys. And the Department of Youth and Families are responsible for these juveniles.
Yes.
Oh, didn't you
Yes,
hear
they
about
are.
this that
They
other
are
guy
responsible.
that was some type of murderer out in Florida? And then he had tattoos all over his face and such. And apparently he died of a drug overdose. They believed it was poisoned. It was that the guards actually poisoned him with fentanyl. I don't know because that they were bringing it in there. Whatever, the guards were responsible for that, and that's what's going on in Florida. But you don't hear too much about that, do you? They're locking up people that shouldn't be locked up for one thing. And these people, why are they giving these people access to these drugs? It's what the hell do you think?
Why are they over medicating these kids? What are they doing to these kids? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes. I got that. Yes, Florida mom. That's I just now got it. What are they doing to these kids when they're over medicating them? Because I could assure you, like, they ain't.
Man,
I mean, it's disgusting. What did she say? Okay, then what did you? She said, what did she say?
who's saying what?
Facts over lies. Yeah, they are sick and evil. They are. She probably don't want to hear us talk about it. Because Florida mom. I mean, facts over lies. Yeah, totally
Florida mom
understandable.
wants to let you know if you got the message from Cody. Justin is Kurt Cobain's case too. Yes, Justin.
Oh, is okay. That's what's up.
I'm getting hungry for tacos now.
Oh, okay.
Taco Tuesday is past. That was yesterday, guys. Sorry. Oh Lord. Oy vey. You know what they say, oy vey. Well, truth be told, what else we got going on in your neck of woods? Fact over lies. Did you know that in Lorain, Ohio? Check this out. In fact, I wanted to know exactly where it was because I grew up in Lorain, Ohio, and there was an ambush of police officers. I didn't really see much about it, but Chris was the one that said he's seen it. He's saying, Brenda, I seen Lorain, Ohio was on the news. And so that's why I looked it up.
Brenda, I'm going to be right back. I'll be right back.
Okay. Let me see if I can.
can't believe it's already 10 o'clock.
There's any footage. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
It's already. We'll probably go another, 20 minutes or so. And let me see. Let me see if I can put in maybe ambush. I always say that like that because the kids used to play that game. I think it was something like one of those war strategy games. And like I said, stuff like that, if your kids are doing, these types of games where they have to strategize, and like Risk, something like that. Certain games give them, bettering their minds. Not just let me see, Lorain, Ohio. La, 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 la. So, back to our lives. What else is going on? I mean, you got all this horrible, horrible news. Do you got any good news? What is this? Oh, yeah, here it is. Let me see. I don't know if it's going to show us anything. Like I said, I'm just reporting it to you guys as I get it.
Kevin, thank you. Want to get to some breaking news happening this afternoon. A gunman is dead after the mayor of Lorain, Ohio, says that suspect shot 3 police officers today.
2 of them seriously hurt, flown to a trauma center. All of this happened about 30 miles west of Cleveland. Lorain, Ohio's mayor says the 3rd injured officer is able to be treated there at a local hospital, but he did not release any of their names yet. No officials have said what led up to the gunfire. The mayor saying that neighboring Elyria Police Department and the Lorain County prosecutor are leading the investigation right now. Sources telling the NBC affiliate there in Cleveland that police are not looking for any other suspects right now.
Well, that's the only reason I say, because we lived over there. In fact, that's where me and Chris got married, in Lorain, Ohio. Yeah, we got married in front of a judge. So what else, guys? I just thought that was interesting. I'm gonna have to talk to my sister about that. She's still, all of my mom's side of the family and my dad's side of the family still live in Lorain, Ohio. So yeah, sad situation though. It's just like, you move, you try to, go on and have your life with your children, and then you kind of cut, the ties to get frayed between your family if they're living in a different state or whatever. To me, it shouldn't matter. With all the amounts of communications we have these days, we could just communicate like that instead of, just not communicating at all, because it seems like this is what I'm dealing with. Yeah, great news. What is this? Sad days for the rock world. Oh, I know. Oh, I want to say something to Heidi Renish, because Heidi Renish, she used to go out with the dude. They call him the stager or whatever it is. They get the stage ready for the band. And she went on tour with those guys, Ozzy and Sharon. Yeah. And that guy, I guess he had tragically died like years ago. So that was that one that she went out with. But that was really something, because just did that concert when he's sitting in on that throne thing. 2 weeks before that, about 2 weeks, right? Like I said, I didn't listen to much yet, but I remember one time going in. We used to go to the game room back then, Bay Village, Ohio. So that's in between Lorain and Cleveland, is where Chris was. And walking in the game room, and that's the song I was playing. I'm going up the rails on a crazy train, woo woo. I know that things are going wrong for me. Am I right? Well, and also, I don't know if anybody knows the history of the song, Mama, I'm Coming Home. It was actually not Ozzy singing it to his mother. It was to Sharon, his wife. Chris always had the tendency to do that, because you have kids around and you're going to start calling your wife Mama, right? So, Mama, I'm coming home. I guess he was coming home, sadly enough. But I think, he's probably suffering a lot. He was having a hard time getting around. But I'd love to watch that, the Osbourne show, and then with the Jack and the, when him and Ozzy just went on, trips in different places and did little adventures. that's good that his son did that with him, before he passed away, because it seems like he really did have some good kids that could take care of them and everything like that. And that's nice. And it made me think of that Bruce Willis too, because his family really stepped up and is there for him. I mean, he's suffering from Alzheimer's and dementia and all this. And it's sad when I even see my husband, this happening to him now. And then the constant mistreatment that's going on in the prisons. It's ridiculous. The man is asked to go into protective custody. They won't do it. They won't do anything. They will not do anything. If somebody asks you to go in protective custody, you should be putting them in protective custody. Do you understand? It's unbelievable. And it's like they don't care. And then you hear about all these cases. Somebody in jail and somebody's in prison is, ends up, passed away or whatever. Jeez Louise, what the hell? It's no wonder they're bringing drugs into the jail through the guards and stuff like that. And man, it's disgusting because it has everything to do with our kids too, because after they take our kids, they want to lock us up as well, lock us all down, see as much money as they can make out of us while our lives are completely destroyed. Am I right? Man. Well, hopefully Danielle didn't get too far, because I was hoping she was going to wrap it up, because I told Gunnar that it's okay that she would wrap it up. Let me see if I can message her. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, this was my day off. Oh, wait. Oh, that's what I want to mention, guys. Sylvia Beachy and Darlene in Georgia were meeting up at this it was, what was it called? Fact Over Lies. What was that called? It was with the radio station, and the Christian radio station was sponsoring this Foster's aging out, and they were having a Foster shindig or whatever. It's supposed to be music, but come to find out, it costs to get in. I didn't know. For some reason, I pictured it, to be outside in a big celebration, but who wants to be outside in this heat? So I guess they were charging for people to come in. I didn't know it was going to be like that, but so I don't know if those guys ended up going. Danielle, I know she was considering going, but that seems like it was a nice thing. But like I said, I don't know too much about it, but it's interesting that they're talking about the foster youth aging out. I'd like to know more. I wish it was, more informative as what exactly they're doing. Let's see. I'm going to get Danielle on the phone, because I think I got to wrap it up, guys. Woo! It's almost like I'm getting overwhelmed with all this craziness that's going on. What's going on with you guys? What if God was one of from Sharon Osbourne? What if, from Sharon Osbourne, did she sing that song? But I thought it was that one lady. That's so funny you should say that, John, because I was just singing that song to someone earlier today. We're thinking of in fact, I think it was Danielle. What if God was one of us, just a slob like one of us, just a stranger on the bus trying to make his way home, except for the Pope maybe in Rome. Ooh, if God had a face, what would it look like if you would have lived? If they didn't meant to be, if just, I said, with Jesus and the saints and all the prophets. So yeah, God is great. So that's what Fact Over Lies is saying. It's 93.3, the Joy FM. They're playing some awesome music over there, Christian music, and it sounds like they're doing some good things. There's also a radio station that I would recommend as well with that these people that talk in the morning. We were writing on down all kinds of information, but I'm going to check it out and let you guys know what I find, because there's something about Real American Voices. And I'm going to check out that I don't know if it's a broadcast or podcast or just a radio show, but all of it's getting the word out. So hopefully you guys are continuing the fight to get the words out as well. I think there's a lot of things going on with Trump and the FBI, and what's going on with them going back to, hey, Obama, what are you doing during this time? And what was Biden doing during this time? And what was the Department of Justice doing this time? And we'd hope there'd be some changes that rightly need to be changed, because, I was just gonna answer this message. This was Sylvia Beachy. I don't think I've ever texted her before. Yeah, she was wondering, because I was asking her, how's it going if she was there at that event. Yeah. Well, in any case, oh, I get it. Okay, that was her song from Ozzy's wife. I think I knew that and then I forgot. Do you guys ever know things and then you forget, and then finally somebody shoves it down your throat and say, Brenda, hello, wake up. We need to put the CPS music on social media where everyone can play it. CPS music. Oh, I know what you're saying, like Darren stuff. And the synthesized. I say he's got some good songs there. I like the claymation idea. I want somebody to do a claymation of me. Can somebody do a claymation of me? Because I like to do the real claymations where they used to, freeze frame the different things. Anyways, oh God, now that I told him that I need to wrap it up with Danielle, and now she's gone. She broke down the wind. Let me see if I'm going to call her. I'm going to give it a ring-a-ding-ding. Okay, so in Florida state prisons, video visits are typically monitored by the correctional staff. This is to ensure the safety and security of the facility, as well as to prevent inappropriate communication or actions of visits. Staff may present the controlled room monitoring with video feeds, and they can intervene with rules that are violated. The specific protocols may vary between different facilities, but security is a key priority during all forms of inmate communication. So you tell me, guys. I think I talked about this on the show the other night, how they want to say that the guards or the whatever officers in the prison say they have no control over why my video visits have been being cut like 5 minutes in, like three different times, and then they don't give you the money back. But JPay's saying, oh no, they don't have control over it, it's the prison that has control of that. So who are you supposed to believe? It's ridiculous. All right, guys. Oh, I tell you, this chair is going right up my butt. I'm not used to sitting so much. Victims hunting for justice. What is this? See, Naylor. Everybody wants some Nailerism. Okay, I'm just letting him know I'm live. But in any case, it's wire fraud. If Florida visits and phone calls violate privacy laws. Well, Florida visits and phone calls. Huh. Well, like I say, okay, I would think I'm going to give Danielle a call, see if she's wrapping up my show. Let me see. The gunner's really going to be pissed off if she's... Hello? We have a call-in guest. It's Danielle. Oh, hello. Could you wrap up my show? I'm sorry.
Are you off it or
No, I got you live. I'm asking you live. Could you wrap up my show?
Oh. Are you done with? You're done.
Yeah, I'm getting too tired. I gotta wrap it up. All right.
All right, I'm
Thank
getting on. Just
Oh.
stay on there, and I'm getting on now.
All right. Danielle, she's gonna be here in a minute. Captain Midnight, you look like you look like a claymation, and it's true. It's true. But anyways, who's beeping me now? Gimli lemony crickets. Anyways, so yeah, that's what we have going on with my husband. If anybody didn't know, that's just coming in. My husband was locked up, got a sentence for 15 years in the same Third Circuit in Dixie County, Florida, the same district that took my kids back in 2016. And then last year, in March of 2024, my husband was taken from our house here in Louisiana and extradited all the way to Florida. So I'm just cluing some people in that might not have known. This is what we got going on because we have Captain Midnight in here saying I look like a claymation because we were talking about claymation. Any case, John says, I would like to have the short again of that stormtrooper walking in between the rows of the soldiers, short one, those to executive orders and video link or blah, would be good to, so I can watch it. What is he talking about? The executive orders?
That short again, where the stormtroopers walking in. With you want that short? Okay, yeah, that one's on. You want it sent to you? Is that what you're asking, John? That one?
I think, I think.
Yeah,
that's
it's one of the shorts on here, on the channel.
Florida mom saying I need to go to sleep like Darren does. What? Oh yeah, I'll be. Whew. I'm telling you.
Earth to Brenda.
Well, look at your hair is nice, Danielle.
You know what? That's what happens when you condition it. You know what I mean? It's great. It's amazing.
Yeah, look at me. I got like a little white.
You like those colors?
I'm gonna color my hair again. I'm gonna have to because I don't like it. Like
that's a little bit of wisdom and a lot of other stuff. I don't know what, but it's a bunch of nothing. Just trust me, I gotta don't get me started. I'm getting my hair cut all the way off.
All right, guys. This is Ray. I'm signing out. We've been on for an hour. And Danielle, I do have to tell you something later that's funny as stuff.
What?
All right. What?
What did you do?
Not me. Okay, thank you. It's so nice to see some new faces over here with Captain Midnight, and I think I'd seen somebody else. John I haven't seen him in a while, so I'm so glad so many people showed up.
Has our Miss Clearwater been in lately? I think
I haven't seen her on any of mine, but I
need to get on early in the morning for her, Miss Clearwater. Arjuna, how do you say her name? Arjuna.
Maybe we could do a special show on Saturday. What do you all think?
What's Saturday?
Good time. Saturday is Danielle's birthday. The word is out. Yep.
Boy.
I believe so. Saturday.
It's the big, Saturday is just another day in paradise next.
Well, they made a big deal about mine and Darren, so we're gonna have to make a big deal about yours too.
Okay. We'll see. I'm being a dick. I'm being an ass.
Come on, get ready. Get the balloons ready. Get the cake going.
Get the little, what are those things called? The little whistle. I can't even do it.
Wait, I wouldn't be able to do that. I could do it if I was. Somebody's got to do it in the messages. They blow the horn, right? Come on, guys.
Toot toot. We can go toot toot. That's what we can do. Let's toot toot. This was what they went to tonight. Was that Foster Jam?
Okay, there it was.
You see it?
What was it called though? I'm reading it back.
It's all in Foster Jam 2025. It was at Hamilton Mill Church in Beaufort, Georgia, and it was an evening of music and awareness benefiting youth aging out of foster care. Mac Powell was there, and there was some other, like the Fish 104.7 or something was there. The Fish, the Christian radio station. There was some other bands there too. So what did John say? He said, think twice about it. Just another day in paradise. Yeah, it ain't paradise, bruh. Poppers, yes, poppers were awesome. Look, my brother is having fun with these balloons that Brenda sent. My brother is like a little kid in a candy store. Brenda and her balloons. Bro, this month it's balloons. Last month it was those little pot rot things. Brendan, my brother is on a roll.
I'm a kid at heart. What can I tell you?
Well, now he look, girl, you ought to hear it out there. I'm not even going out there. It's like a freaking war zone.
He can make some water balloons out of that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's what he's done, and he's waiting for me to come out of the room. Well, I'm not doing it. I'm staying right here because we ain't doing this.
Is he really? See?
Yes. Yeah, look, I knew it was coming. I was like, I already took my shower, bro. He's like, well, you can have another one.
Oh no!
All right, y'all. So
not put water in. Oh no!
Yeah, look, it's gonna be hell. Look, if we make the 5 o'clock news, you'll know why.
Like, hello, we can cool off real easy like this, Danielle.
Yeah. As long as he throws them in the right direction and it don't hit nothing. That is not like electronics.
Yeah,
we don't need that.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to be electrified. Sparky, no Sparky here. No.
All right, you guys, I'm heading out. I got a big day tomorrow. Big day. I got big things going on.
She's working.
Right.
Is that right, Brenda? Working?
Yeah, but keep in touch. Everybody, keep in touch.
Tell Brenda she can't do 4 jobs. It's not gonna happen. She's wore out, y'all. All right, so everyone, the anticipation it is right, Florida Mom. The anticipation is just something else, ain't it? It's not. I'm a sucker when it comes to anticipation. I cannot ever. I'm so impatient. Oh Lordy. So how much longer, Florida Mom? How much longer was it? Not that one. Wrong video. You don't got too much longer, do you? I didn't get those videos, Florida Mom. You have to send them back to me. I'm trying to find this. Y'all, I sung. I made a song to the devil. When he went down to Georgia, he never left. I told y'all what he did, right? He grabbed a badge and a clipboard, and he became the regional director down here. Like, what's up? Oh. Play the video that you sent, the one that in the message. I think I got it right, y'all. That's what I made as far as see that with the devil. I'm doing that with the devil went like the whole which video, Florida Mom? I must be lost. I must be really confused. Georgia is saving. Yeah, they're going to be saving a lot of kids. Hell yeah, they are. They better be, because I know that they going to wish they never met me. They don't inflate the balloons with HHO. Right. Yes. My brother has, he's got you know what? Kevin Campbell on FRSA, he's the co-founder of Pale Blue. He said, let's be very clear in our policy making. Kinship care is a fundamental part of the human story. Politics created and sustains the foster care and residential care industries. So they need to let family traditions carry on. Let the families stick. Going back on my family history right here on Ancestry, there's a lot, and I can feel the togetherness, because that's the way it was with my family. Over the last 5 years since my mother's passing, it has not been like that. So yes, they're trying to program us. They're taking away hydrogen, the helium. Boy, he's been having a field day with those balloons. Like she gave him like let me see if I got some. She has them like all different sizes and stuff, and he's like just he's having fun. And she sent me some mints and some Lysol wipes. She sent me some band-aids. She hooked me up and she'll take and cut of me. She did, and then sent me some lavender right there. It's dried up. And let's see what else. Let's see. Hold on. This is Brenda's goodie bag. She sent me a stapler. These are the balloons, y'all. These balloons. See? These balloons. All kinds of shapes and sizes that she did. And she told him that was supposed to be my birthday, but, bro couldn't wait. Yeah, so y'all, I have to brush my hair bad because my hair is so bad right now. I guess I slept too long and tangled it up, and yeah, it's not I gotta get my hair cut. So I'm gonna have probably a big bald spot on my head. It's not gonna be fun. So I did want to play something for y'all, but I gotta find it first. Y'all know I'm storm chaser now. Like I dispatch for the weather center now. It's pretty cool. What is that? That was out the back door. Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to find my video, y'all. So I made it's called I even sung a new song to The Devil Went Down. Yes, I did. Did y'all hear about the thing with the parasites and stuff earlier with the autism? Did y'all see that video? I don't know if y'all did or not. Yeah, that was one of them. Let's see. Where is... We got this. Hold on. Hold on. Let me play it. Pretty cool, huh? I like that video. I think I might have that video on. I'm just BSing, y'all. I need to shut up and just get off here, but I don't have the video on here, and I thought I would, but I guess I don't. I'd have to get on, I know where it's at. Hold on, y'all. Here we go. I know where it's at. So y'all know I read the door to Hidden Scarlet Letter, and then, let's see. You just sent me the video, right? Hold on. You want me to? Oh, I just got out of the. You want me to play it on here? Florida Mom. Let me see if I can pull them up on here, because it's not letting me. Yeah, that was that song that I play on my show, the Free from Fears, the one about Georgia, and Georgia's the foster care, like Georgia's foster let live shine. That one was originally titled Georgia's it was Georgia's Hidden Scarlet Letter, and it's about like them hiding, because whenever the average person hears foster care and like CPS in your life and you got your kids taken or whatever the case may be, they don't realize they are automatically stereotypical on that, and it sucks that people are so quick to judge. And it's kind of like Nathaniel Hawthorne's Georgia's Hidden the Scarlet Letter. So it's the stigma between foster care and the parents with the world, with people, and they don't need to be so quick to judge, because we never know what someone's going through. So they want me to play this video. Let's see if I can pull it up right here. Let's see, guys. Hold on. So these are videos. Okay, let's pull it up. Let's see where it'll play. I want to. It's not letting. It's not playing, y'all. Uh-oh. It's not letting me play. Yeah, I'll get it. It's probably my memory, y'all. Yeah, it's not. Wonder why it won't let me play. That's weird. Yeah, because I got this tablet. I had a Galaxy phone and it. I wish I still had it because it was nice. Y'all, I got so much stuff to do. Like y'all don't stop fighting. I love when Brenda she leaves me on the show, and I guess that's payback for me not getting my show done today. So that's an image, Cody. It's coming in as an image. So yeah, what we'll do is we can play it on my show tomorrow, or we can I can do a show later on, and we could play it. I'll be more than happy to for y'all. Just let me know when and when y'all want me to, and I will do it. I will have a show tomorrow. Oh, is it? Okay, so yeah, I'll definitely play that for y'all. I'm gonna see what's going on with my tablet, and see if it's my storage. Maybe that's why it's not playing. But as soon as I get it up and going, I will play it for y'all on my next show. And that'll be awesome. I might just start the show out like that. That'd be amazing. Yeah, everybody, y'all, the networks and your make sure y'all have your stuff saved into something else, like not just like your iCloud or whatever. Get it on a USB drive or something, because the virtual stuff, be careful. Don't lose your files. This is no joke. This is, I mean, it can be gone just like that. I did come across a informational template for Georgia DFCS and how they encrypt emails and can delete them and make them to where they're gone forever. And wow, like I mean, what are they thinking? And that's a story. Like, we'll go down that rabbit hole next show. Just wait, y'all. Let me see. What was I doing? Okay. I know that this one might play, maybe. I know, yeah, because I believe it could be the file, y'all. I don't know for sure. But whoa, that's loud. Wowzers. Oh no, sorry, y'all. So let's see. I want y'all to see this. I'm going to flip my camera around. Let's see. Hold on. Oops. I just flipped my screen. How can I flip my camera? Hold on, y'all. I'm going to... Okay. All right. Y'all can... Oh, it's dark. Okay. Let me find the... Hold on. Hold on. Here we go.
And think, damn, what kind of mess is that?
When it playing?
You ever listen to Reba singing about lights going out in Georgia and think, damn, what kind of mess is that? Or hear about the devil going down to Georgia and say, why Georgia though? Well, buckle the hell up, because the real horror story in Georgia ain't just in country songs. It's in the state's foster care and child welfare system. And it is a straight up hellscape. Today we're talking about children being isolated, parents being silenced, and a system that somehow manages to be both chaotic and cruel. So grab a snack, grab a pitchfork, let's go.
What's y'all think about that? Y'all like that? I thought that was pretty cool. Did y'all hear that? I bet y'all did. Did y'all hear that at all? It's pretty cool, huh? So I'll have to play that again for y'all. I wish I can just get it on the show to play it real quick. That was that's my little video about Georgia's foster care and the corruption here, and Reba McEntire. Did y'all know Reba's McEntire lost a niece in that Camp Mystic stuff? Hey, Tammy, welcome in, my love. How good to see you. Sorry, it's Brenda done took off on me. I'm about to end the show, love. How are you doing, Tammy? It's so good to see you, and welcome in. I'm glad that everybody, y'all. I don't know if Brenda's doing a show tomorrow. I know, or today. I know I will be at 5:30 probably. I'm gonna catch up with Rescue the Fosters and the other person and see how the Foster Jam went up there in Buford. It was a big thing. Like, I didn't think, I mean, it was big. Like, you had to buy a ticket. It was like $35 for the tickets, but that was cool, but it was going to be a big event. You're coming back. What are you doing, Brenda? What are you doing? Why are you coming back? Are you bored? Look, good, Tammy. Good. That's awesome. That's good to hear. I guess Brenda's coming back. She I don't know what she's doing. She can't make up her mind. She's trying to come back in. Let's see. I'm gonna try to pull this up. What is she doing? Brenda, what are you doing? Brenda. My email, it's right here. I'll put it in the chat, Chris. Here you go. This is one of them. Let me see. Foster. Oops. It's unmasking foster corruption at gmail.com. Corruption at gmail.com. And then I'll also put okay, I think I spelled that right. I think so. And then here's another one. You can email me at either one of those. Where'd you go, Brenda? Let me turn this down because I'm talking. Uh-oh. Here I come. Here I come. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me get back to the screen. So, how's everybody doing? Like, are y'all doing good? I'm gonna see if I can share the screen out. There's Brenda. What are you doing, Brenda? Yes, Brenda. Brenda. So it's just us. I guess he left. I guess what's it? Hold on, Brenda. I'm coming.
Was
You're
somebody
coming,
else?
Brenda. Hold on. I gotta get you on the show. Why aren't you coming on, Brenda? Hello, Brenda. Hurry up. There you go. Oh, it's gonna kick you back off. Hold on. Oh, there you are. Oh, nope.
What happened? Can you hear me?
My shit's slow. Sorry.
Now she's froze up.
Oh my goodness. Yes, I did. I always do.
What? Do I have it turned down? How come I can't hear?
Can't hear anything?
I think I my volume.
My volume's down. My volume's down. That's why. Shit. My volume's down. Oops. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I didn't know I turned that thing all the way down. Oops, so everybody probably couldn't hear me talk.
Right.
My
It's
bad.
what the
I don't
hell
know how long that was going on for like that. Oh my god, I was just talking to myself. Oh geez. So I guess it's just us because Tammy came in. Tammy's in. I was gonna play this video real quick and then where's that? Oh my goodness. I gotta get a drink of some
We
tea.
got
the regular.
all the good people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what to call everybody.
Like,
Yeah, and hydrate. God forbid, you guys. It's going to be super hot tomorrow, is what
this
I
is
hear.
me coming in. Hold on. Whoa.
It's
I might go down.
double Danielle.
And then, oops. Hey, can you hear me?
Double Danielle.
Is it both? Am I double? Am I?
No.
I hope.
Are you gonna show something? Are you gonna the screen
Yeah,
up?
I'm fixing to pull it up. Yeah, I'm trying to get it on the screen now. Brad Grafton, can you hear me on this one?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, no, I hear you fine. Everything I hear you is fine. I was gonna
I mean,
say
hear me on the other
I
one.
did, I did text Sylvia Beatrice. She's like, who the hell is this? No, she did say it. No, she
I was
just
gonna
said,
say no, she
who is
didn't.
this? Like I was, it was true. I never did text her before. I didn't realize.
Oh no, no, you didn't. You totally
Like, who the
forgot.
hell is this?
We were like, yeah, we were. It's yeah. Hey, there's Brabson. What did she say? What's Brabson saying?
Hey, Brabson,
Look up
I'm
the
making a
what?
cucumber. Department of Justice is supposed to look into these crimes. Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't see anybody looking at the crimes that committed against my family, and it's upsetting me.
It's very upsetting. It is. Let's see what happens here. Nope. I don't want to exit camera. I want to share the screen. I want to share the screen. Share.
Share it.
Wait a minute. I can just pull it up on this screen. I guess.
I think I gotta pull my thing
forgot what I
back.
was doing.
I'm
Brenda.
gonna bust my butt on this chair all day. I
You
think
do
I'm gonna.
Bust your butt.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear me if I do this. So,
What are you doing?
oh, it's hot back here.
It's
I mean, it's
hot.
hot. My computer is hot.
Hey.
Ay, ay, ay.
So what's everybody doing?
There. I'm gonna pull it up to the couch because god darn it. Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I'm way down here now.
What are you doing on there? Hey, we found Brenda. Brenda's back. Brenda
Brenda's
got lost for a minute. I thought she fell in the hole. Brenda, where'd you go? You're supposed to flush down the
trying to get
toilet.
my head adjusted right here.
This thing is. I'm like, look, I gotta get. My tablet keeps freezing. This ain't cool.
Coming in.
I don't know how to mute it or nothing, y'all. So y'all can probably hear me double talk.
Those are clean clothes I got over there. Don't worry, guys. That's not.
Oh, don't feel bad. Look, you ain't seen nothing yet. You got to look behind me. Look, and I got them like all straight out everywhere.
See, when I'm on just the little screen, I can't see. I guess I could have brought the big TV with me, but I'm not moving that TV.
Oh, I would not. That thing's not mobile. Shoot. This is
My
a Dear
TV is
Mr.
on
President
wheels.
episode, right?
My TV is
This
on
is
wheels.
a Brenda's. I mean, we could make it a Dear Mr. President. Yes, we can. So, would you like to? You want to make it a Dear Mr. President episode? We can do that. Did you hear what? See what Brad?
I think I pretty much said at the beginning of the show that's what it is because we're trying to get the president's attention on this matter. So why not?
Y'all want to talk to him?
It doesn't say happy birthday though, but I think we can do it one more time for your birthday. We can do Mr. President, happy birthday to all of us.
Happy Friday to him.
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
Happy July 10th.
Oh,
It's July 10th. June. No, it's July 3rd. 20. What?
oh, well, I'm getting a call. I wonder if this person wants to.
Is that Brabson?
Hold on. I'm going to put it on mute if I can. I don't think I can. I can't find the control.
You want me to put you on mute, Brenda?
What? I left the show, but I came back on. What happened?
You're on mute, Brenda. If you can hear me, I put you on mute, homie. So, y'all, let me see if I can figure this out about putting another screen up so we can. Let's see. Video. No, I don't want video. I just want a local video. I just want to share this screen. Forgot how to do it, y'all. I suck. I'm suck really bad. I have a letter. You have a letter. Do you want to read to him or you want to read it, Brabson? Tell me what's up. And yeah, you can come on and read if that's what you want to do. Totally up to you, Ma. Hold on, y'all. My screen keeps freezing, y'all. Hold on. So let me do this and then boom, Boom. Hold on. What's it doing? Okay. Add source. I just need to. Oh no, don't do that. No, don't get out of that. Oh no. Hold on, y'all. I think I just almost. I'm trying to do something. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think. No, my video's not on here. Brenda left me all by myself. Are y'all still here with me? Let me see. Camera media. Let's go to put a camera on here. There we go. Maybe I can share it this way. Let me see. Oh wow. Boom. Wait, hold on. I wish I could caramba. All right, y'all. I'm just gonna do this. We're just gonna play it like. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Okay. Want me to email? Yeah, you can email it to me and I can read it if you want me to. Or do you want me to send you a link so you can come on, Brabson? I could so you can read your letter to him. I can do that too. Let me send you the link. Actually, y'all can all right, here we go. Can you get it this way? The link. See if y'all can get that link. Come in that way, Brabson. I'll be watching for you. I gotta go on the other screen. Yeah, come on the show. That's fine. So can you use that link or no? Is it not working, Brabson? Let's see. And this still MIA. All right, so I'm just gonna play this for y'all. Try to at least.
You ever listen to Reba singing about life? You ever listen to Reba?
There you go. Hold on. Make it bigger. Just change the screen. Okay. All right. Please in the chat. Okay, so did you get it, Mike, Brabson? I sent it. Did it? It's right there. Did you get it, Brabson? Yeah, it's in the chat. It says host. Did it not come through? You know what? It says under host. Did it not come through? It might not. Let me see if I can send it over. What about Messenger? Can you get it over Messenger? Hold on. I just heard somebody. Hold on, y'all. Brabson, I think you are in here. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Yeah, I see you. Hold on.
Hi,
There you
Danielle.
are.
Hi, Brenda.
I just okay. I don't know where Brenda went. You're coming on. Are you muted or can you hear me? Hold on, I'm froze. Okay.
I'm not muted.
Okay, hold on. Let's pull the right. Where's my? You're so little. That's not cool. There we go. That should be the right one. It's coming. There we go. There you go.
To get it.
I'll put you on the big screen if you want to read it. If that's cool, okay? I'm gonna put your picture up. Is that cool? You want to be bigger, or do you want to leave it like this?
It
up to you.
doesn't matter to me. It doesn't
Okay.
matter.
Well, we can leave it like this, and you can. I'm gonna mute myself so you can go ahead and read your letter. Okay.
Okay. I noticed that Brenda had chosen as tonight's theme a letter to the president. And I happen to have one that I've been sending the president.
That's awesome.
And
it works
yeah,
out perfectly.
I was like, perfect.
I'm glad you caught us because like she wanted to use she wanted to do that and she was like she hopped off and I was like, well, she said, Daniel, close out the show, and I'm like, well, I said we'll just carry on for a little bit, because we try to get word out to him because I know he's watching, I know he's listening, but when's this change is gonna happen, so you getting a call?
Yeah, but I don't know how to answer it. It's coming in on my computer. I just have to wait for it to stop ringing.
Okay.
Yeah, I was on Dave Weigel's call tonight, our friend from the Family Court Fraud Warrior Project. And that went pretty long, almost, I guess, around 10 o'clock. And then after that, I hopped on to Jessica Saxton's, and then yours popped up on my feed. So tonight is just a ripe night.
Yeah. That's a good thing because usually it's a quiet, and I know I've been quiet, which I don't like that I've been quiet. Like there's just too much BS going on out there for us to be quiet. You know what I mean? Mustang's free. Yeah. So I will. You let me know whenever you're ready. Whoa, I got big words on it. Somebody calling you again?
I'm trying to shut it down. Let's see.
I know you're good.
Decline. Okay, just let me send him a message quick so that he doesn't continue to do that. Bear with me just a second. How do I do this?
And
I don't know how to do
yeah. I don't even know how my
this. There he is. Okay, I can send a message real quick and say, hold on just a second, please.
You're good.
Okay.
No worries. I guess she left.
Yeah, she gave you the reins.
Yeah, she said, bye, Daniel. She did to me again.
Yeah, she said, close it out, baby. She handed you the baton.
Yeah, like always. She always does that. Gets me on here and then leaves me. But yeah, so did you want your thing to be bigger? You just want it like it is, and
I've got it. Here we go.
Okay, let me mute. Hey.
Okay. Today is my father's birthday also. So it's a ripe night, and my natural dad is having his birthday today, and you guys are having the letter to the president episode. So I thought it apropos to go ahead and dig out the letter to the president that I have been writing to him since he was inaugurated, as a matter of fact, in November. This has gone out in a couple of iterations and, with minor revisions, but essentially here it is. Letter to the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. Dear Mr. President, I write to you not only as a deeply concerned and protective parent, but also as an American citizen who finds herself an unintended target of the Child Protective Services and the dependency court racket. What I and countless other families have experienced raises urgent questions about justice, the rule of law, and most importantly, your commitment as president and the nation's chief law enforcement officer to the oaths and promises you swore before the American people. The call for investigation. CPS and the dependency court system, under the guise of protecting children, too often function with opaque procedures, lack of accountability, and devastating impact on families. These courts are frequently not courts of record in the traditional sense, with proceedings that lack transparency, consistent legal procedure, preservation of evidence, and permanent records for appeals. It is an environment where families can lose their children in secrecy with no recourse to due process or public scrutiny. Sealed, closed-door hearings where parents are gagged and confidential records shield decisions from oversight. Many parents experience summary judgments, minimal, if any, opportunity to defend themselves, and little access to meaningful appeals. The system's incentives and lack of public accountability create conditions ripe for misuse or, at best, well-intentioned but unchecked harm. Your responsibility and your oath. You were sworn in with a solemn oath to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. Central to our Constitution are the rights to due process, family integrity, and equal justice under the law. You campaigned and were elected on the promise of adherence to the law. The integrity of any executive rests on the faithful execution of the laws, not merely in word, but in practice. Which side of history do you want to be on? Mr. President, history watches as families are torn apart without full access to due process and judicial transparency. History will remember the leaders who stood up to systemic wrongs, as well as those who looked away. Will you be the president who brought sunlight and reform to an opaque and punitive system, or the one who allowed its abuses to go unexamined and unchecked? Which side of history do you want to be on? The American people need your leadership. I urge you to order a thorough, transparent federal investigation into CPS practices and the dependency court system nationwide. Our children and families deserve equal protection, public accountability, and fair, lawful treatment. The nation deserves a leader who upholds their oath through courageous action, not silence. Families like mine, who've committed no crime but love and protect their children, should not fear government intervention more than the dangers such intervention was designed to prevent. I implore you, honor your oath, stand with families, stand on the right side of history. Respectfully, a protective parent.
Good job. Awesome. That's what's up. And that's what every parent shouts out. And I'm guessing my camera ain't working. Like I said, I broke it. My ugliness. It's okay. I'll get it. It'll be all right. I'll just wait till tomorrow.
I see your logo, but I don't see your face anymore.
Yeah. I think my camera, for some reason, my camera is messed up. It turned off. I don't know why, which is weird, but let's see what that does. Let's see. Yeah, my camera is, well, there's the back side, and then let's see if I can go back to the front. I'm on a different phone, and I did there. Hey, y'all.
There you are. I found you.
I'm back. I'll probably freeze up again, and somebody tries to send a message or something, or I get too fast. I'm so fidgety, squirreled. But yeah, that's what we all, we all want. You would think that by now something would be going on with Trump. He would have done something. And I know there was a live today that they were talking about the trafficking of the kids, and I'm in there just shouting out and everything. I'm like, I hope this is live, because I would have felt really dumb if it wasn't. And I was in there commenting, and I was typing in all capital letters, and people are like, stop yelling. And I said, well, that's the only way I can get my point across, is yell. In all caps.
Yeah, we're trying to be heard. We don't.
Right. And I mean, even though I'm not, they don't hear my voice, they gonna see my words. That's what's gonna happen. So I wrote it all caps the whole time I'm in there, and I actually had people come follow me on my YouTube channel and Facebook and everything and reach out to me. So yes, I know they're listening, I know they're watching. I mean, I know I can tell.
I started.
Go ahead.
I had started listening to that, and it was all about trade, which is great. You know, you want your
Yeah, but
you want to
when they
be
talk
remembered
about
for the
trade,
thriving economy and the
right? But when they talk about trade, what are they?
and the stock market.
What are they trading? Like, I mean, that's like me and Darren when we did a show one night. The Punisher show, the late night show. We were talking about the orphan train movement and the incubator babies. Hold on, let me get my headset. We were talking about the incubator babies, like back in 1896. I think it was. You ever heard of the orphan train movement?
Of course.
And so where did all these kids come from? Like, darn well, like they didn't. I mean, that was. I think we said it was a lot of kids. That's all I know. I mean, it was a lot. It was way too many.
200,000 orphaned, abandoned, and homeless children
Yes.
were relocated from the East Coast to the Midwest between 1854 and 1929.
Yep. And Georgia Tan was one of those nannies, grandmas, or whatever. The moms that she was telling parents that their kid was passed away or unalived or whatnot, and then kind of find out the kid was sold to, and then the kid was adopted out, sold.
Yeah, they
to
were
another
doing that. That happened to my husband. He was taken from his family of origin, and the family that adopted him was a farming family. That's what this initiative was. It was an attempt to find the children new homes with families willing to take them in, often on farms.
Well, I'm telling you, I've been going back on my family history. My mother went back further back than like 1890. I think it was 1872. My mom's side of the family, my nanny, they did come from Germany. Every one of them did. So, and then on my pawpaw's side, which is my mom's dad, like, I mean, the whole family history is there. I mean, it's there and it goes way back. So, and it makes you wonder, because on some of those records, and there's questions that I have. I also have mix.
Because it's a social experiment. Yeah. We weren't policing our social experiments. Look at what happened in Germany. When you don't have oversight, you get genocide. Yeah. And this was another example of a social experiment.
My family came from Germany. Exactly. In 1872, or was it 18? No. Yeah, 1872 they did. And on the ancestry, my mom did a whole thing, and she really did do the research and apparently, like, I'm glad to know that my family on both sides had the family history that she was able to share with everyone. That's awesome, because boy, I learned some new stuff. Like, I mean, yeah, there's Indian and mix. I mean, we have there's colored people, and that's awesome. I'm glad to know that, but they never told us that.
Melanated.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know how to say it. My son would be like, "They're brown, Mom. It's brown. We're brown people." That's what my
More
son.
heavily melanated.
My son would be like, "It's okay, yeah. Mom. It's okay." He was like, and then
because you go back far enough, and we're all descended from Shem, Ham, or Japheth because of the Noah's Ark, and then there's a bottlenecking.
Yep, and
some of us have more melanin.
Yep, and the further back I go, like my uncle, like in 18. So they come over here in 1872, I believe it was. So that's when and somehow, and with the American Revolution, my great grandpa, they gave him land, like 640 something acres over here. And there is a document
that
on
would make you
website.
A target. Yeah. Wouldn't that make you a target? Because you are entitled to inherit almost 700 acres of land. Yeah, let's wipe out her family line, because then that way someone else.
The Hiles are wiped out because my uncle, my nanny's brother was the last Hile. His son was the last one. So that and they had he had no kids. So that was the end of that family, that that name, the Hiles, and that was my nanny's, my mom's. That was her dad, that side. And so, but my papa, he's got a big family, like the Browns. My mom has a big family. But then I've looked on my dad's side. My daddy,
Y'all got big land.
well, yeah, because that's what I'm also discovering here recently about some things that are, coming to my hands.
Yeah, I wonder why Danielle's a target.
Right.
Yeah.
What? Why the hell? Like, what the hell? They can't get in my shit. Nope, that's my family. He's like, nope.
Yeah, they can't have the clothes off our back, but they're going.
Well, I tell
after
you,
that.
my papa, he had
Land.
5 kids, 5 boys with his first wife, right? And then he got married, and then then she passed in a car accident. Her and her son in 1972. So he got remarried to my nanny, which that's my mom's mom, and that's the one that raised my son, pretty much, like that made my son who he is today. Like, if it wasn't for her, with everything that was going on, like with the autism thing and these kids, and like the year 2000 and so forth, moving forward, like the kids that were regressing, and going back, like they were doing things that the toxins and everything, something was thrown off with these kids, because my son was one of them. And now they're saying, but I'm getting off subject now. But with my, what was I saying? Oh yeah, with my son, what was I saying?
Your nanny raised him.
Okay, so nanny, where was I going with that? Was I talking about, like, oh yeah, with the land and stuff, like with the things that are
you're
coming
tying into the inheritance.
Well, do you know what's crazy is this is stuff that is been hid for a long time that is now coming out of the wash, like coming up to the surface. So where were they hiding it? Why wait till 2024 to report it? This guy, my uncle, passed away in 1998. So you tell me what's up. What were they doing? And this is up there near in Cleveland, Georgia now, where there is a hospital, Baby Land General's up there, that it was a hospital back in the 1800s, okay? Incubator babies, orphan train movement. That was, I forgot how many acres right there. But why 2024? So you mean to tell me come on now, something's up. But a lot of the elderly that's with on my mom's side, on my papa's brothers, they didn't have kids. That was the biggest thing. Like, like there was 11 kids, don't get me wrong. My papa he had some kids, like, but there was some of the boys that they got married, but they did not have children. So I guess the other relatives had to make up for that, which is like my mom and all that good stuff. But because it's a big family, like the Browns, we got Clifford Brown, we got Tommy Brown, we got all kinds of Browns. Like what we got, Skeeter Brown, we got Bertha, George. I mean, what do you want? Ida, Lenora. It's a big. It's a big family. Like, wow. And Clifford.
Put in your order. We got Skeeter Brown. We got Nada Brown.
Yeah. Who you want to talk to today? Tommy Brown, James Brown, who? Clifton, what? Albert, what's up? And then here I am. I'm a Wah. But there's so many different last names that I've learned. But guess what? You go way back, like to the very beginning of where my mother stopped in history. There is my both sides, my mom and dad, which y'all can think which it ain't nothing like that, because it's way down the bloodline, way down. But the last names are going in together, if you know what I mean. Like they're both sides.
Oh
yeah, you already know where I'm going with that.
Uh-oh.
So yeah,
but
that's way like that's like we're talking a long time ago. That's like 1700s, early 1800s. But still, yeah.
Those lines tend to peter out.
Yeah, thank God. Thank goodness. But yes,
they're genetically incompatible.
So it makes me wonder if my dad's family came over here as well from overseas, or were they already here? Because my last name, Wah, but there was a lot of Bradleys and what else? What was some other names? Oh Lord, but the Powers was another one. Bradley, I don't forgot. But it's a good mixture of names. But the Powers, and here comes Marianne Powers Brown, and I'm like, oh boy, her and Pascal Brown. That's but that's way down the So somewhere, somehow, some way, my family, that's bad. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, it's not bad, but that's what you're gonna find out in your history, because so it's about the I mean, from what I'm seeing in mine, it's about the 1700s, early 1800s. It's because that's when they come over here. Because, like I said, my family come over here in the 1872. So, and I'm still going back on my daddy's. So we're gonna see what's up, and I'll have to get back with John on that one.
And they'd already started the social engineering, like you and Darren had pointed out. It started in 1854.
And then
and
that tells you. If I showed y'all a picture right now, y'all be like, "Well, there's your answer, Danielle." And it is my family, and I'm not making fun of nobody by no means, no disrespect. But y'all would probably, because I said the same thing when I saw the picture. I was like, "Well, there's your incubator, baby." Like, no offense to my family, I by no means at all, but I mean, I'm just putting timelines together, y'all, and don't haunt me. They don't need to come out from the dead, nothing like that. But yes, when you see and think about the incubator babies back then during 1896, 1892, whatnot. I think it was 1896 to 1920, about that time. And those were like the ones that they called like the freak shows, like for the circus and stuff, like but they would post them in these incubators and just let the world to see them. And some people paid, like, I forgot how much to go see them. Like, they're on a show like that. I mean, that's crazy.
Coney Island.
That's right. That's right. 25. I think it was 25 cents. That's expensive back then. Jeez. I'm glad somebody had 25 cents back then, because heck, I can't even hang on to 25 cents nowadays. Like, I mean, bills. But the whole thing is, back then there was the family. This could be taken in so many ways too. The family stayed together. Like, they were very together. Not meaning that in any, y'all know I'm not trying to go that way with that, but I meant was like the family tradition, the family bond. Oh my God, I'm saying the wrong things. The family together. They protected each other.
Yeah, like
that's
familial bond.
Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. Not the. I think it's me that's going that route, because my brother's like, Sarah, what happened, man? It's not nothing like that, is it? So I haven't explained to him. It's like, okay, so it's going to be a long night. Yeah.
No, it's perfectly natural to have family bonds. Just read
but go back
any cultural narratives.
But y'all need to check out Family Search and Ancestry for your family. You will be surprised.
Oh yeah,
at the stuff that's on there. The military draft that they did. The pictures I showed earlier of the kids and the families. Where'd all them kids come from? Where'd all them kids come from?
Mm-hmm.
That was about 1895, 1892. That they come over here at that time. So it's all there.
We've traced our heritage. We've gotten my husband's heritage back to the 300s AD.
It's crazy what you find out. It's scary too, y'all. Yeah. It's very scary, because the stuff I found out, I kicked my grandma's butt. Like, what? Papa and Nanny. It's on when I get that. I got a bone to pick with them, because they didn't tell me, y'all. They didn't. I thought I was Papa's princess. I was supposed to know everything. Well, he lied. He didn't tell me everything. I'm mad at him. Yeah, he better be glad he's up there, because I'm mad at him right now, because I'm disappointed. Let me say, because that's just me acting like a spoiled rotten brat right there. I need to not do that. But yeah, maybe some things I didn't need to know, and maybe they were meant for me to find later on in life, like I did just in the last 24 hours. But I'm still like dumbfounded by it, because it's a shocker. Like, my grandma, my nanny told me, she told me about Black Dutch. Okay, it's not, and I googled it and everything. This was like years, like over 2 decades ago, and she said, yeah, we got that in our family. It's called Black Dutch, and I'm not racist, nothing, not a racist part of my body, but I was like trying to understand what this meant, Black Dutch. Well, she failed to mention that
Darker complected
exactly,
European.
and that's exactly what it means, and that's exactly what it is. So yes,
Just like we have lighter complected indigenous. There's
like,
so,
yeah.
I meet I used to work in a store, and these Caucasians, you know,
Yeah.
bright as the sun, fresh fall and snow, white people, and
Oh,
they
yeah.
have Native American heritage.
Mhm.
But you're expecting
With
to
the-
see the long, straight
Yeah.
black hair
Mhm.
and dark
The high-
complexions.
Yeah, the high
No, dude.
cheekbones and stuff. No,
Yeah.
never. And that's,
Yeah.
let me see if I can find that picture of the family members they are dark. Like, so you know what time that is there. Like, you can tell the like on both sides. This is the Walker and the Elkins. Like, look at the difference in both of those. See that? And they're together.
You're kind of,
But-
I can't see squat. We
Oh.
have the screen divided in such a way that Brenda's
Oh.
on half of it.
Brenda.
You and I are splitting half the screen, so
Oh.
everything is teeny tiny.
Oh, let me see if I
But we can do this another night.
Yeah. Well,
When, you know,
there, yeah,
yeah.
it's crazy. Like what you find out, like what I've seen, and I wish I could find that picture real quick to show y'all because
we can do a family heritage episode
Yeah,
where
let's-
you bring your
Oh yeah,
pictures
look,
of
I
your
would love to
ancestors.
share all this stuff because this is look. I'd learn just as y'all were learning. Y'all could all
Yeah.
we can all learn about my family, how crazy we are. Like, because I'm dumbfounded myself. Yeah, I'm still not understanding like what happened. Like, but it's
Prepare a
okay.
little book report and bring your show and tell.
Yeah.
And we'll have an episode of
I mean,
the
it's
Wa heritage.
the Wa and the Browns. Mhm. The Wa and the Browns.
Yep.
My mom was a Wa. My mom was a Brown, and then she married the Wa. And you know, I don't know if everybody in 1972 they had a Buffalo Creek flood up there in Virginia, West Virginia, and it unalived Roby Wa and his family. So they passed, and there's some of the 10-month-old is still missing, and the Cassie's still missing.
Mm.
Yeah, up there. But yeah, that was 1972. So I did lose family in that flood. It was the Three Rivers or whatever they flooded, and it knocked out the mines. And
West Virginia.
I think it was West Virginia. Yeah, it was the Buffalo Creek flood in 1972, and Roby Wa was my dad's brother. Yeah, and it knocked out his.
The impoundment dam had been declared satisfactory
Yeah,
by the federal mine
it tot-
inspector only
Mhm.
4 days earlier.
Right, and it totally was it felt it messed that town up, and that when I found that, it brought back memories of North Carolina. I felt so bad, like I mean the way that the Buffalo Creek did was like the way North Carolina did. It was 3 rivers or whatever up there in Buffalo Creek that came together,
Yeah,
and that's the way
3 dams.
and North Carolina was the same. So think about it, there's mines, resources.
Look, they got an investigation. It says right here, 2 commissions were investigating the disaster. The governor's ad hoc commission put forth an inquiry. Like, how come we can't get CPS investigations? How come we just got to have everything occur behind closed doors? You're muted. Did you accidentally hit a
Oh
button?
no,
Can't
somebody
hear
came
you.
in the door.
Okay.
They were like, I lost my
Okay.
razor knife. I said, well, I mean, what do you need it at 11:30 for? Like, hello, you just you're going back to work. Okay, bye. No,
I want to feel smooth, and it's got to be right now.
it always happens like that. There's always Ethan come in. Best part of being native is no tag hunting, right?
There's no
Tag
what?
hunting. No tag.
No tag hunt.
What do you mean by tag hunting there, hun, Ethan? Is that you hear somebody?
It's gonna make me look it up.
I know, right? Look, tag hunting. They don't mark us, do they? No, I'm just kidding. Tag. So that
Tag hunting
is
generally refers to the process of obtaining and using hunting tags or licenses to legally harvest game animals.
so being native.
Yeah, so he doesn't have to get a
Oh.
license.
That's what's up. See, I need to
Yep.
go get my court my
Hunting
yeah,
license.
well my Indian I need to go get my DNA thing, whatever, for the Cherokee
Go,
Indian
yeah,
tribe.
register,
Yeah.
and you gotta figure out what tribe you belong to, and then when
It
you figure out
surely
your
does.
tribal
Mhm.
affiliation, you apply to be a part
There's
of
a
it. Yeah.
there's a tribe that used to be in Georgia that is lost, a long lost one, and I forgot the name of it. I'll have to get the name of it, but it's one you don't ever hear. I just found out about. Like, there's what's crazy is right where I live, there is a hidden. It's not. What is that thing called over there for the Indian Mountain? Like what they got hid up here that they won't let nobody go to. What is that? Where you drove up to one
Indian
time?
mounds?
Well, it's not. It's not Indian Mountain. It's the. Is it a burial ground?
It's a cemetery.
It's a cemetery, but they will not. But it's a sacred. Like it's Indian, but they won't let.
Yeah.
But they have the Etowah Indian Mountains now down in Cartersville, which I'm at the lake. Like I'm at the state like property. Like my it backs up to the state park, you know, and they have it.
Where are you
this-
near? Are you near
Ackworth,
Atlanta? Where are
Red
you?
Top Mountain, Ackworth,
Red Top
Cartersville,
Mountain.
yeah, Bartow County. Like I'm literally, if I find Lake Altoona, I'm right there, like right there. In Bartow. Like, you see Lake Altoona?
Okay.
I'm in the dead middle of it. Yep. I just said a wordy word. Oh no, there goes TikTok. Oh boy. You know, you gotta watch your mouth on TikTok. They got a wordy dirt list that'll get you mannered. Yeah. So that's cool, Ethan. That's awesome. That's good to know. That's awesome to know that being native, you don't have to have the license and the tagging. That's what's up. I know that a lot of people, and plus if you're part of a tribe, you get like they got reservations. And look, I've been to Ruidoso, New Mexico, and it was beautiful out there before. Now I don't know about now, but Ruidoso, I've never been there, and when I seen it, oh my gosh, that place is beautiful. And I found out that I forgot what Indian tribes out there, but that place is gorgeous until it burned.
It usually says so. If you can score
say that.
yourself a map, it'll describe right on there. You're in Cherokee Nation. You're in, so
Yeah,
just
see,
get a map and it'll tell you.
You know, with my mother passing and me just now, it's like I'm just now getting my life back. Like the last 2-3 years have been a blur. Like I was standing still somewhere and just didn't move, or so I'm just now.
It's trauma, baby.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's why I'm calling President. We need a investigation. The
Yeah.
trauma is so stinking debilitating.
Yes, and it had a very bad negative impact, like health wise, blood pressure, heart. It's affected us in ways that they just don't realize it.
I know somebody who's developed heart failure.
Yeah.
There's something called Takayasu's
Yes,
heart
exactly.
disease. It's dying
Yep.
of a broken heart is a
That's
legitimate medical
broken heart.
condition.
Yes, it
And
is.
it's what happens when you take our babies away, right? Especially for
You just
no legitimate
you
reason.
just shut down. You shut down. Like imagine.
It'd be one thing if we were voluntarily telling the state, look here, I'm struggling. I need a hand up. I need a help.
But you would think you
That'd
could
be
go
one thing.
help, ask for help, but you can't. You can't even do that. Like I have a disabled
Well-
brother, and I can't even get help for him. Nope.
You're telling me about that.
And my mom's been passed for 2-3 years now. My son was, I lost my mom and my son right there at the same time. Like, and there was no previous evidence of any abuse or neglect on me. No prior record, nothing. And there was no reason for them to be involved. There was no neglect, nothing. And they totally just took it upon themselves to not only that, under guardianship fraud, do a non-judicial kidnapping of my son and then traffic him across state lines.
That's what it is.
And
It's
if y'all go,
judicial kidnapping.
and if you go watch the news story that me and my son did with Atlanta News First, that right there is hollering human trafficking if I ain't ever heard it before. They have to send.
You got some news attention, bless you.
They've got. I've got. She's gonna do a follow up too. Talked to her just yesterday.
Nice.
Oh yeah, and she's about.
Good.
Look, it's about to. Yeah, I did talk to her, and she's like, "Why didn't
Whatever
you let me know he
happened
was
with-
home?"
Right, when he was home that time. Whatever happened with Senator Ossoff. I thought that he had
He did that
directed
investigation.
his attention
Right, he did,
toward
and
our plight.
towards the president or the
No, toward our plight.
no,
He directed
he
his
did,
attention toward our
but it was
plight.
more for that was what a couple years ago. That was when mine stuck because when I first came in this and was trauma like not burdened, but with this nightmare with CPS, they just come in and railroaded me. Like I did not know where to go, nothing. Like I couldn't even think straight. That's how quick my case was moving along, and it was off. I mean, because when I tell you I was crying out loud and clear. Like, hello. And so I was talking to the subcommittee, and he did that investigation. I was just looking in at that, as a matter of fact. But 84, and it said 84% of the cases were unsubstantiated, and there was no sign of, and that's crazy, 84%. But yet it's still going on, and he did not even investigate what he should have. The judge determined why these kids are going into foster care so quick. Why are they throwing them in foster care? Why are they being removed over petty things? Why are they being torn apart? Why are they being thrown in foster care and isolated from their families? He did not look into the reason why these cases were being done the way they were. You know what
It would have to be opened up, right?
Right. And the same answer we got are concerns. So the parents that did reach out to John Ossoff that were part of this, I forgot because I was one of the parents. I said, I told that lady, I told him, Ossoff, I said, I done talked to you 3 times. I said, you keep telling me the same damn thing. That they say that my concern has been satisfactorily reviewed and satisfactorily resolved. What, you mean it's been brushed up under the rug because my son still ain't back in Georgia and y'all still ain't holding these people accountable and kids are still being taken and they're retaliating. So what's up? I said, but thanks, Ossoff, because now they're fixing to come at us. I told parents, buckle up and stand firm, y'all, because they coming. And I'll be damned if they didn't. They sure did. They come strong and loud and proud. They weren't playing. They were not playing with us. They come back at us. I mean, like my son was out in Texas, and you already know how I felt, and I could not get to him, and they retaliated. Like they abused him. They dropped. Yeah, you can tell.
You were telling me.
And did you know what? They all recorded. So hey, Deborah, what's up? I got it. That's one thing I did was, you know what? Texas and Georgia is you don't have to let the other party know you're recording them. So guess what? Miss Mama here since day one. I ain't got time for this shit. I don't. They had no reason. They weren't listening to me here in Georgia. Texas only listened to me when they wanted to. But they didn't want the burden of Georgia. I'll tell you that much, because nobody could tell me who was over my son, who was responsible for my child while he's out there. Was it Texas or Georgia? Well, Georgia didn't want the blame. Texas didn't want the blame. Well, you know what? Somebody gonna get the blame because he suffered abuse. He got jumped while he was out there on a video visit, y'all. He was intimidated. He was instigated. He was picked on. He was. Look, let me tell you, my boy. But he didn't. He stood up for himself. You can tell in these videos he stood up for himself. And I ain't got time for them people. And what's sad to say is it was a grown adult. He's never been in a situation like that. My son has never been away from family, let alone 4 states away. In a state that what was crazy is where he was in that area. I lived there in 2004. Can you believe that? A year before he was even born. Like I was out there in Galveston living when that hurricane took my whole place and everything. My car, threw it out in the ocean, sent me back to Georgia pretty much. Yeah, that was my ride back to Georgia. Me and my brother. I said, "Well, bro, looks like we're going back to Georgia." Yeah, that hurricane was pissing me, I guess. Come back above ground and didn't see nothing. I said, "Where did everything go?" See my car out in the ocean, just going down like that. I said, "Well, there goes, bro. Looks like we better get on a bus back home." Our welcome is overstayed now. We gotta go. Because there was nothing left in Crystal Beach, Texas out there. Nothing. But the Chevron gas station.
Danielle, I gotta scoot off.
Yeah,
I
we're
gotta
gonna.
scoot off of here
Okay.
because he was trying to beep in about a half
Oh, no.
hour ago. I gotta get out.
Okay, well, I'm about to end the show
Quick one,
anyways. All right, y'all be good and keep fighting, girl. Thanks for coming on.
You too. Thank you for having me. I'll see you again.
Yep, I'll be around. I'll be here tomorrow on the show. My
Okay.
show. All right. Yeah, 5:30. I'll be on
Take
my
good
show.
care. Stay
You too.
hydrated.
You
We're
too.
having lethal heat. Stay
Oh
hydrated.
yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Be good.
Be good.
All right, girl. Bye. Bye.
Night.
Night.
Bye.
Bye. All right, everybody. We are going to end the show. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for joining. Everybody that stayed with us. I've been jabbering my jaw for a good minute now. Brenda, where are you at, woman? So we just read a letter to Mr. Trump and hope and with the good faith and hopes that he does that he listens. And so Trump, if you're out there, Melania, all y'all, please listen and hear our cries. We need your help. These kids need to come home. These kids need to be found. These people need to be held accountable. I won't give up and I won't stop until they are. So we're not back. Us parents are not backing down and we're not giving up. These kids deserve to be home and these families deserve to be together. So let's bring them home and let's pack these people up and send them on their merry way. Hold these people accountable that done wrong to these families, including my own. So, all right, everybody. Reba was right. The lights did go out in Georgia, but do they have to stay out? It's up to y'all. It's up to us. Let me know. See y'all tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. Y'all have a good night. Love you, everyone. Keep fighting. And I'm Danielle Watt, and I'm signing off. Bye, everybody.
Hide the truth in shadows deep, where voices cry but none can speak. In halls of whispers, secrets keep. We're here to break the silent streak. Stand up, fight, don't let it